Welcome to the Roundtable episode 30. Can you guys believe it? We're already at episode 30. I can't believe we're this far along, but you know what? It feels good. And we have some things we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about some viral topics. Allegedly, they're viral. Let's see what viral really is, though. We're going to talk about some things that are in the news. Like, who do you think should be nominated for GQ's Man of the Year? Who do you admire as a man? And we'll see who that person is this year. And then we have some viewer questions that were sent in, and we are going to bless you guys with our input and our best wishes for these topics. And then all of you in the comment section, we need your input as well, because you guys are coming with the fire as far as like giving advice and stuff like that. You know, we got to have you guys right there with us. So let's bring on the co-hosts and let's get this cracking. What's good, sis? We got Denise Castillo. How are you?
Hi. I'm good, sis. You look so beautiful.
I'm trying, girl. My one night a week.
Amazing. I love it.
Thank you. Looking beautiful as well. And in the Cowboys room. That's
Yes,
right.
sir.
That's right. And let's see. We got House of Tattoos, the one and only. Check it out.
Hello, Jen.
Hello.
Hi there, Denise. How you doing, man? How ladies doing?
Good.
Good.
All right.
And good to see you with one of your babies in the background there.
Yeah, you know what I'm going to start doing is because I got so much photography that I've actually done, you know.
Really?
I'm going to use them as backdrops, you know, sometimes. Yeah. I like doing photography and taking pictures.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Jojo LB. We have C. Wilson's View. Good to see you.
Saludos, Jojo. C. Wilson's View. E. Visions in the casa. Machete is here.
That's
we got
right.
Chepe here.
And that's right.
See Doug.
You see Doug. God bless. Happy to have all of you here. That's right. Let's just start out with, I'm going to start with the ladies first. Denise, how was your week this past week for you? And what did you do?
My week. Jeez, I always forget what I do.
I know. I'm the same way. I'm like, what did I do?
I think because I didn't do anything. I think that's why. Every day repeated itself. It was the same.
Yeah. That's how I feel.
Probably Tuesday over the weekend we didn't do much. No, we didn't do anything.
Okay.
Just did our regular shopping, you know.
Kick back at home, family time, right? That's always good. That's always good. I feel like that's the best kind of weekends and weeks is when you don't really have anything too crazy to report back on, unless it's a good thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. How about you, House? What did you do?
Oh, basically, well, I did see some of my grandkids. They came down. You know, it was my daughter's birthday. Happy birthday again, yeah. So, she turned 33. Hey, you know. Sweet twist, yeah. And spend time with my grandkids. The little dog's keeping me busy. Big dogs keeping me busy. And you know, I've been going out and getting him things, you know, and try to see what he likes, you know, and some things he don't like, man. You know, like he's real picky, you know.
Right.
But I'm kind of like training him. And finally, he's listening more, you know, like because before, if I took him out with the leash and then I let him go, he'll be just jamming, you know. So now he'll stay, he'll chill, you know. He'll get I got him a bone. He goes and fetches the bone and does, you know. So he's doing good, man. He's doing good. But other than that, man, just spending time with the kids and keeping busy, you know, and doing a couple tattoos here and there, you know.
That's right. Yeah, I gotta keep that going.
That is cool. I went to my you guys see that?
Oh, is that your nephew?
My nephew, yeah, and we went to his game on Sunday.
All right. Hey, nothing like a good football game to go to, huh? Like that, huh?
Yeah, it was really cute.
Yeah.
It was his last game, and
saludos, Big D.
Yeah, that's right.
Valiant Thor.
Valiant Thor, welcome. Your first time here. We're happy to have you.
Yes. Hey, so how you doing, Jen? How was your week?
Good. Hey, you know me, just a whole lot of mommy stuff going on around here. I had like a little mini crisis with one of my cats, you know, I'm an animal lover.
One
But
of the
you know
seven.
what? Oh my gosh, I wish I would have downloaded the picture of him. His name
Oh, I have it.
is Meowskull. I sent it to you. Okay, that's right. He had a big old like swollen cheek, but it was huge. Let's see if Denise can show you guys.
Was it a
And I
bee?
was- you know what? I didn't know what it was. It was like rock hard though. Like it felt like a golf ball was in his cheek. But
Wow.
he's such a little sweetheart. Like he was letting us hold him, baby him. I know it didn't. There you go. Can
Oh,
you see his cheek?
damn.
Yeah. He looks like a
Yeah.
chipmunk on one side, right?
Yeah.
My
Yeah, it's
baby. Yeah.
How'd it go?
So, okay, so I called the vet. They couldn't get him in until like mid-December. I'm like, are you kidding me? There's no way, you know? And I didn't know what to think or what to do. You know, the emergency vets are super expensive and like
Antibiotics, you know.
okay, see? I was like, first I was thinking, okay, he's in pain. How do I get him some relief? But he was letting me touch it. So I'm like, okay, maybe what do I do next? Maybe Benadryl because maybe it's a reaction to something. And I did like trigger warning if anyone's like eating or weirded out like that about critters. I did find like a little snake outside that was dead. So I don't know if the snake bit him.
Bit him?
You know what I mean? So I thought maybe the snake. And then finally I thought, let me Google like what could possibly cause that. And it said that really the most common cause of that happening is another cat biting them. And it's like an abscess that forms. So then I was like, okay, I know I got some antibiotics around here with all these kids, right?
Yeah.
So I went in the fridge. There was some amoxicillin. I gave him one dose. And by the next morning, it was gone.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Yeah. So that saved me probably several $100s.
Oh, yeah. Vets are expensive, man.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're expensive. Saludos, Sinaloa.
Diego G. Lou, how you doing? Randy Jean. You got
right.
Big D.
So thank you for the super chat. Good evening, Convicted Hearts family. Much love and respect. Have a great show and salute to the chat. That's right.
So sorry I did that. Didn't mean to interrupt you, but I'm glad that worked out, dude. Because
I know
so much. It costs us so much to.
I'm telling you.
Just for them to look at it, you know.
Hey, have you thought about getting insurance on your pets or no?
Yeah,
you know insurance?
I heard that you can do that. So I'm like, I need to look into that because you know, I got 7 cats and 1 dog.
Hey, Jen, time to get rid of them, Jen.
You know, I didn't go out seeking, you know, bringing home all these cats. It's just like people were like, oh, I found this kitten and can you help? I can't say no.
I think about a week or so ago, there was a cat that had babies across the way in the field, right? So then those cats decided to say, hey, let's cross the street and let's find us a home. So all 6 of them came across the street and were heard all the noise. And I don't like cats, you know. So one of the kids came by and was, look at the cats. So he's seen the cat, then he took off and they all followed him now. I said, keep on going, keep on going. Yeah, no cats over here, man. Saludos, Tortura, Eastside Paramount. Yeah.
Well, that saved your day right there when they followed the other guy.
Oh, heck yeah, man. Because, you know, there was a time before that I had to catch some cats and take them to the pound over there, you know, because they were right here in my backyard. And their mother attacked me, man, like one of those wild cats, like, you know, coming out crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, they will. I mean, the mama kittens they're going to handle it.
Yeah.
They're going to do what they got to do. That's right. Yeah. So, I mean, that's kind of what I did. And I was painting inside my house, trying to.
What are you painting? Your house or what?
Just the front 2 rooms. Yeah. Like that's cool. Really don't be having people over that much, but Ruby will be turning 11 on Friday.
Nice.
So I have to do something for her, you know. I mean, she out of all the kids, she's probably I think she's had like one semi-big birthday party. So I have to do something for her.
Yeah. Happy birthday to Ruby.
Yeah, thank you guys. I can't wait for her.
Our auntie hasn't forgot her.
Yes, I know. She won't. She'll remember. She knows you always got her. Yeah, so we'll do something for her. The girls are helping me.
Jen, Alice, and Boogeyman. He's always coming with the
Just
good
call me
one.
Alice. I'm like,
Oh,
hey, whatever. But I was Dorothy. And he keeps
I
calling
was
me
like,
Alice.
who knows? How
Yeah,
funny.
even when he
That's
sees me in
right.
other life.
That's
Like,
right.
"Oh, Alice."
Oh, that's right, Cultura.
Like, oh, but the year went by fast for Ruby, man. Hasn't
I
it?
know.
For a year.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
Thanksgiving's around the corner, you ladies, man. Thanksgiving's around the corner, man.
I'm telling you, I'm like already thinking. I was thinking yesterday. Well, my daughter came a couple days ago, and she's like, "I need you to help me get this homemade mac and cheese recipe down before I go to my boyfriend's family." So I'm like, okay,
Oh,
let's
nice.
do it. So we did that. Came out really good. So I know she's gonna, and she'll add her own stuff to it and make it even better.
All right, all right.
So that just
Water
made me
gets down
think.
like that.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Mac
all
and
kinds of
cheese.
stuff going on. I have
Yeah.
to.
Well, sounds good.
I love
Sounds
making all kinds
delicious.
of different dishes. So
The
that's
girls are
right.
doing the girls are doing Paramount. The girls are doing Thanksgiving this year, so I'm just gonna kick that, but I doubt
Okay.
it.
You're gonna
But
kick
yeah.
back and let them do the thing, huh?
Then you're lucky. You're lucky right
Hey,
there, huh?
that's how it's supposed to go, but we'll
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
yeah.
Let them handle
We'll
it.
end up
That's
back in
right,
the kitchen somehow.
huh? And just to let everyone in the comment section know, because I know we've probably hit the number already, but I will go back and look, and all of us here agreed that because it's our 30th episode, whoever made the 30th
3-0.
comment is going to get a prize, a
Whoever
gift
what?
card probably of some type. So as long as you're cool with, obviously all discretion, privately giving us the address to send it to, the 30th comment will receive a prize.
Right on.
Ooh.
Sinaloa.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
You, my friend.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, hug the wifey for me. I hope Monica's feeling better, Big D. I hope both of you guys are actually.
Yes, yes.
Much prayers. Okay, Mrs. Chicano too. So good to have you.
Hello,
Welcome,
Miss Chicano
people.
tube. How you doing?
Always a pleasure.
Hello.
Yes, always a pleasure to have you.
Yeah.
There is so much going on in YouTube, you guys. I feel like there always is, right? But sometimes there's things going on that like our supporters want us to talk on just because it's us. They would like our opinions, our input. But before we get too much into the cheese make part, what it seems like it is, I don't know. Should we hit on the viewer questions that were sent in first? We've got 2 of them.
Yeah. I don't mind. Let's
Yeah.
keep it going. Yeah.
Yeah, 30th. Okay, so let me see. I don't know if he wanted me to say the name, but on last week's episode, there was a viewer that had a question right at the end, so we didn't have time to answer it. So I was like, okay, we'll get you on next Tuesday. I don't see him yet, so we're just going to put this out here. He'll know who he is. Okay, so here is the posed question.
About it, dude.
Can you be, I think this is how we meant it in this way. Can you be friends with your ex after you have both entered, or one either has entered a new relationship? Is it possible to be friends with an ex? I know we're always, I don't know, maybe we're the wrong crew to ask on that one.
I'll just say, well, I'll speak first, but no, I don't have exes or friends. I don't even see hardly anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know how that would work. Depends if you left on, I guess, good terms or whatever, or if you have to co-parent, whatnot. But yeah, I'm not sure how that would go.
Look at Sinaloa says never. And
Christine.
nope, and nope.
It's not like, okay, like say this for example, if it's a boyfriend and girlfriend kind of relationship, then I don't see that should be happening. But if it's like, say in my my relationship with my ex. We have kids together, you know. I don't, it's not, we're not friends or nothing like that. It's just you live your life, I live mine, but there should be that respect because there wasn't that for a long time. There was a big battle, you see.
Yeah.
So now when you're able to communicate with somebody and put everything up, it's necessary. And that in a case like that, you know, if you've been married, but now if you got somebody new, there's no problem with me still talking to my ex about the kids or something, but it's not like, oh, I'm your friend, come and call me 24/7 or no, you can't do that. You can't do that.
I mean,
Yeah.
and think
Good
about it.
point.
That's a tough question, huh? Like that's tough.
Yeah, it is tough. And you know what? I've seen it, you know, I've seen it where it works for people, and I've seen it where it really backfires because of this reason right here, Machete.
Mhm.
If you're still, you know, dipping your hand into the cookie jar, let's say, it's not going to be a good thing because
Yeah,
someone
when you're with somebody in a new relationship, it's strictly that person. That's how it should be, you know.
Yeah.
I think it depends on how your new person feels about it too. I mean, you can't
Yeah.
put them in a bad spot. Like, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Evato named Fred says ladies are more open to that, but for Evato, it's pointless if you don't have kids. I would have to agree. If there's no, I mean, for myself, I'm just speaking for myself, my own opinion. If there's no kids involved, why? I don't know why we have to have a dialogue or anything. Personally,
I agree.
that's
I
just
agree.
me.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I agree. Yep.
I had a
Well,
conversation
Joker.
recently with someone, and they were like, "Oh yeah," there was something on TV that came up, and it was like a question. The thing said, "How do you refer to your, you know, boyfriends or girlfriends from high school or whatever?" And I'm like, it said they refer to them as friend, and I thought, no, I mean, I don't have I don't speak to these. Well, for one, like my situation is a little different, but I don't have a relationship with people from my past like that. So I wouldn't consider them a friend. Like once those cords are cut, I move along.
Yeah.
But
Life
I
goes
mean,
on.
some people stay cool with people they've been in a relationship with. And it's normally, from what I have observed, is people that grew up in the same neighborhood as these other individuals, and their families know each other and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a friend that he tells me he keeps in contact with all of his exes, and they're like cool with that. Yeah.
Nice.
And they're like,
I wonder if they really are cool with it, or if he's telling you that.
Yeah, that's what he says. But but
right?
that sounds kind of crazy. But yeah.
See what
That's
Miss
hilarious.
Gano Tube said.
Let me see. Let me get down to the comments right here, you guys.
Yeah.
Hey, Fred, how are you? Two Face Entertainment. Much love and respect.
Saludos, Two Face.
That's right. Let's see. Never, ever would I be okay with my husband being friends with an ex, just like he wouldn't be okay either. Yeah, I totally agree. This is true. Right there with you.
I mean, if you have kids, like you said, but other than that,
but then again, that's still not a friendship kind of thing. It's just that's the parents, that's the mother of the kids. That's it. You know, it's not like, you know, they had a person had time with them, but it's not. You can't have that friend stuff because don't be coming over here thinking you could get some or this and that or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get too cozy.
Yeah,
right.
Once you keep them too close, and they'll try to do that. You know.
Don't get too comfy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like for years, I mean, I guess I can only compare it to my parents, right? Like, so when they divorced, my mom got married, sometime after. My dad never remarried, but it was pretty tense for a while there, right? But eventually, because my mom and dad obviously had kids and then eventually grandchildren, they were able to put things aside. And thankfully, they both, had a relationship with the Lord. So it made it, I'm sure, a bit easier because they were able to fall back on that. Like, hey, we've got to do this,
Yeah.
And I mean, we eventually got to a spot where my dad and mom and stepdad would all be able to be at the grandkids' birthdays and things like that. And my dad would show up if something went down and my mom and stepdad needed help. Um, Not that they needed help like that, but after my stepfather was hurt, you know what I mean? So I'm grateful for that they displayed that in front of me and in front of my kids. So my kids could see that too and experience their grandparents all together and not being toxic. But like I said,
Right.
it was strictly business. It was like, this is for the kids and grandkids, you know?
Yeah, because even if you get in a new relationship and say the female does not like that the ex-wife or this and that, and you're still
Mhm.
talking to them, it can ruin your relationship. It can
Oh
affect
yeah.
it. You know. Yeah.
Big.
There's this is an example of how my mom was when and she remarried right after years,
Mhm.
and the man she remarried, he was a good man. He took care of her, right? But she used to go take him to visit his because he was a widow, you know.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
she would take him to go put flowers on his wife's thing, and my mom didn't even trip on that, even to the whole family, you know.
Oh,
And
that's
that's how, yeah, that's how supportive she was. So
right
things,
on.
and I know she wasn't alive, but still,
Mhm.
that was his wife. You know what I'm saying? And for a woman to respect that and still continue, it shows
Hey,
what type of person,
let
you
me
know.
tell you, that's something special because
Yeah,
I like I said, I've seen some women be real hateful, like
yeah,
bitter and dirty over a woman who had passed away.
yeah,
And
Wow.
yeah,
like, I'm not even playing, like straight up I hate to say this.
yeah.
A woman that I knew of sold a necklace that had the ashes of these stepchildren's mother in. She
Wow,
pawned it. And that
wow.
was such a terrible thing. Thank God they were able to get it back. But for that lady to be, I shouldn't call her a lady, that woman, whatever, to be so
Mhm.
vengeful to these adult children. And there was no reason to be. You know what I mean? Their mom had
Yeah,
passed
yeah,
years and years before she ever came into the family.
Wow.
It was just her own insecurities. Yeah. But yeah, I think under the right circumstances, right? I mean, it could work if it was
yep,
kept,
yep.
yeah, that way. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with a Vato named Fred.
Mhm.
Co-parenting is more civility
You
than
ain't
friendship. You know.
lying.
Mhm.
Amen to that. I agree.
Mhm.
Definitely, definitely. Okay, let me
Civilized.
see. Our next question, and this one is asked to keep it anonymous. So this is from a gentleman, a regular supporter, viewer, and a good guy, straight up good guy. So, ladies, I'm telling you, this is a good guy. Okay, keep it anonymous. I want to see this from a Christian perspective. A single guy with no kids wants to date slash get to know a sister with younger children. What is the best way to go about that? So I'm taking that as like maybe this is a sister in the church who's
Mhm.
single and has young children. He has no children and is also a believer. How would he approach that? Or what advice could we offer him?
First thing is just break the ice, man. Talk to her. Say hi, how you doing, sister, or whatever. How you doing? You know,
Mhm.
because when you meet people in church, it's not a bad thing. You know, that's how I
Yeah,
see it. You know, because you want to be equally yoked. If somebody goes to church and you go to church and you continuously go to church, it's a good thing. So just, I would say, just approach her, say hi.
mhm,
My name is such and such, whatever, you know. And
mhm.
if you want to get to know the person, you know, even if they have kids, there's nothing wrong with that, you know. Because I
Yeah,
mean, you know, if you're a good guy, what it come a package deal is what it
yeah.
is. You know what I'm saying? You
Mhm.
can't just take her and that's it. No, the
Mhm.
kids come
That's
along
why
with it.
I think it's even better
Okay.
that he basically put that right in the forefront of the question. He
Yeah,
mentioned she has young children. So,
yeah,
he's like, hey, I realize this is a package deal. I could tell.
yeah,
What do you think, Denise?
Yeah, I would think that's what I was gonna say. If you go out on a date, take her take the kids with you guys and start from there. At least she'll know that you're not just interested in her, but interested in the whole family. The kids,
Right.
the kids come first.
Yeah, that there's one thing like women, I've seen women, they don't want to bring men around their kids yet at the beginning stage, So, but because you got to get to know that person,
Right.
So
Right.
I don't know. I think it would just be a good one-on-one, first, and that's how
Mhm.
I would think.
Yeah, I can understand that. That's probably how I would be. Like, I'm very, cautious who I bring around my kids.
Yeah.
But also, it's good to know. I mean, if you're looking long term, it's good to know that person is looking for a family unit and realizes it's not just you.
Mhm.
You're, like you guys said, a package deal. Hey
Yeah,
Jojo.
and then eventually,
Casey.
can have the one-on-one dates. Of course, they're gonna have to have their time, but I
Mhm.
think
Yep,
starting off
that's right.
with
That's right.
kids, first,
Mhm.
and then eventually they'll have their time, to
Right.
be alone. So,
Yeah, I think that's true. Like, yeah, like you said, House, show some interest, break the ice.
mhm.
Maybe somehow make some comments, casual comments that you're open to, or you enjoy. I don't know.
Hey, like, hey, can we go to a coffee after church or something or whatever?
There you
Hey, let's
go.
go out for some coffee. Let's go chop it up, and
Yeah.
whatever. Something simple. Doesn't have to be like, let me take you out to this big extravagant place. Just to,
Right.
just to get to know them. You break it in slowly.
They're gonna go park with their kids first.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I'm kind of rusty to answer that, but that's right. Yeah, maybe offer. Hey, let's go to a park if you don't have a
That
sitter. Or,
too.
maybe
Yeah,
take the kids for ice cream. It's up
that
to
too.
you. Maybe,
Yeah.
yeah, leave the ball in her court. Maybe offer both situations. If she can go out, and because I'm sure she would love to have some time with just another adult to have conversation. But if she can't, then you guys can make it work and go to a spot like a park or ice cream place or whatever. And
Hey,
I mean,
can you come over at my house and we'll watch the what's that movie? The Ten Commandments, please. No,
yeah, I don't know about that.
that's funny.
I'll call her up. I have Netflix.
That's a joke. Okay.
Right? I know. But I definitely think you can make that work, brother. And I know from this person who sent it, his intentions are pure and good, and
Yeah.
he's a straight up guy. So shout
Oh,
out to you. Take that step. I'm telling you, take that step and just go smooth into it.
yeah.
Go through a Chuck E. Cheese. I see some stuff popping off at Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
You guys ever see that? Sometimes Chuck E. Cheese gets.
It's been a while since I've been to Chuck E. Cheese, but yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
I've been wanting pizza from there, and I'm like, it's gonna look funny if both of us walk in there with no
Right?
kids.
Wait, you know what? This is crazy, but I swear, I think it was at Walmart. They had Chuck E. Cheese pizza in the frozen pizza section.
Shut up.
I'm like, what?
Chuck E.
Yes.
Cheese pizza?
Yes.
Why not? They have Taco Bell stuff.
They do?
Yeah, they
Oh
have
my
Taco Bell
gosh.
shells.
Was Chuck E. Cheese pizza all that though? Is it?
No, I didn't like it.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, if you
Yeah.
like cardboard, you probably gonna
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah, there you go. I heard people call it cardboard. Yeah.
Bible study and chill. I yeah, I mean, he said, how, like he said, Bible study and chill. Like, how they say Netflix and chill.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you never know. You never know. That might be it. But yeah, I mean, just like House said, I think is the best thing. Just make the effort, start the conversation.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we believe in you. So do it. Let's see. If you know any kids that may need presents for Christmas, let me know. Okay,
There you
Jojo.
go, Jojo. There you go, Jojo.
That's what. Shout out to you,
Yeah.
Jojo. Easy looking out for the
That's
kids.
right. That's right.
Yes.
I have a whole I have a sister.
Jojo, I need a Mercedes Benz, por favor.
Right?
No, I need a 1948 Fleetmaster again. There you go.
Right? That's what makes you
I
feel
just want some boots. Just some
Yeah.
UGG boots, size 5.5.
some UGG boots. Hey, you know what I saw? This is so off topic. I saw these cowgirl boots. I know this isn't your guys' thing, right? This is probably like
Girl.
a more thing. Man, those things were nice. I think I'm gonna get me some.
Adrena, bring your shoes. My daughter just
Some
bought 2
cowboy
pairs.
boots. Do they have
Yeah.
spurs on them?
But they go up high, like to the knee, and they had heels. I'm telling
Really?
you.
Oh, the ones you're talking about?
Yeah, girl.
Okay.
I like
The
them.
ones you got like mid, you know.
Jojo says it's in the mail house.
Right. I'll send you guys a screenshot. I like them. But you
I
know,
was tripping out on Crickets a while back. He had a pair of boots on there, cowboy boots with the spurs on them, and they're black. He goes, "I got. If anybody could find these, I want them." You know,
really?
that was cracking me up.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Bruce Lee shoes too.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I
Remember the
have
Bruce
some
Lee-
old spurs like put away, and man, those things are vicious looking. The ones from back in the day. They don't
I
really
bet.
encourage you use those anymore, but I mean, some
I
people.
know Dude, I love the cow. I love to go to Boot Barn and just their shoe though. They're like minimum regular like boot with
Yeah,
really nothing on them. They're like $100 and some bucks.
yeah, they're
The only
not
type of boots I wore were work boots. That's what I wore. Work boots.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not cheap, but I'm always looking for a deal. I'm not trying to pay full price for anything. These were on Amazon. They
Yeah.
were $49.99 and it had an 18% off coupon.
Oh, nice.
Jojo, don't tempt me.
Wow.
How funny. Okay,
Yeah,
let's
Just
see.
one pairs of black and brown, black ones and brown
Yeah.
ones. I
I was
like
trying to
it.
see if they had brown, but they just had either black or white ones.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't
I don't
know.
know what's on the side. I don't remember what the what the side had on. They had something on them.
Yeah, they normally have a design on the sides
Yeah.
like that, like stitching
Mhm.
like that. But I don't know. This next topic is, I feel like everybody is kind of talking about it, so we've got to touch on it. And then I had like 2, maybe 3. I didn't open the next one yet. People who asked for our input as a panel that has male and females on it. So I'm sure you guys have seen this whole thing going around with the former beauty influencer, or maybe she still is a beauty influencer and makes music, Jenny 69, claiming, and I'm not saying she wasn't, I just don't know because I wasn't there. So I'm not going to say for sure that I guess she was assaulted by a couple females, and then she felt, I'm not sure if she felt assaulted by a guy that was on a music set as well, but something happened, and it's kind of blown up all over the place on the internet anyways, because she has chose to make a police report, press charges, and from what I saw in a video she made, she even mentioned that she's going to sue the people that she claims were involved. So the sort of situation where people are getting caught up on is, okay, so back in the day, how I knew of her anyways from years ago was she like gave reviews on cosmetics, right, Denise? I'm sure you probably like seen
That's
back
my
in
first.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
how
that's
I first knew of her.
I didn't know her until that song she came out
Right.
with.
Yeah. So then
That's
all of
it.
a sudden she comes out and she had like a song like singing her corridos, and like I thought I wasn't expecting that, but okay, But then she started like doing collabs with people who were allegedly in certain neighborhoods and things like that. And that's kind of where I think things got tricky, because what it seems is that maybe, possibly, she got comfortable and thought, okay, well, I'm just going to use the word. I know some people hate this word. I'm a civilian, so certain rules don't apply to me. Possibly that's what she thought. I don't know. And so I guess what happened here is it said that she was listening to a song from SPM. Anyone who doesn't know who that is, South Park Mexican, a rapper from Texas who is incarcerated for doing something to a child or children. Um, so people take issue with that. You know what I mean? People in that area that she's claiming to rep have issue with that. And she says that a couple of females confronted her and actually put the paws on her. So I don't know. Do you guys, have you heard this? Have you seen it? What is your input and thoughts? Hey, Tin Man.
You know, I spoke to somebody today that was there when this happened, you know, and he was telling me, I'm not going to get into saying all the stuff, what happened, but he told me he felt it was a jealousy kind of thing from what's that? The older Pink.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Pink, whatever her name is?
Yeah, I'm not sure who, but there were a couple. Yeah, I'd heard that people were.
Yeah, so
maybe the females were jealous of her. You know.
Yeah, it was a little jealousy. That's what I was told today. You know, and that person was there when it happened. You know.
Oh, okay.
But it is. I don't know. I ain't gonna say going in any further than that. You know.
Right.
If you listen to her songs, Jenny 69 songs, like she's not only that song that she had. Sorry guys.
Mm-hmm.
Not just the song where she's talking about being a drug dealer's wife.
Mm-hmm.
There's another song I forgot. It's called shoot, what was it called, Jen? I sent it to you.
Oh, what was that? She called herself a evil bee.
Terra,
yeah.
A dog, like an angry dog.
Mm-hmm.
Madera or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember the something about being, like, in other words, an angry dog. So she's like on that video, and has a Mexican flag, you know, top on. She has a bunch of cholos in back of her. They're all dancing and putting on this video for that song. And, you know, that song is saying that, in other words, she's a bad bitch, you know, she's a bad bee, and that anybody like to come for her. In other words, she's saying, come for me.
Yeah. I think those words were actually, like, she literally said that. Yeah.
Yeah, she literally said that, like, come get this. And that song, like, it's so the okay, so let me back up. The song she put out before was like Jenny 69. She's from Riverside, whatever. Soy Jenny 69, that Riverside. And okay, so that song made a big, like, people were hearing that song. But this song was that she was an angry bit and that come get her. And that's like, okay, well, that song came out a while back.
Right.
Before all this fighting stuff. So I'm listening to that song today, and I'm like, that's kind of a trip, because she's calling people out, and she's telling anybody that to come get this, you know. So I mean, what does that tell you? Is that
So somebody came and got that, huh?
I don't think it was jealousy. I don't think it was a jealousy thing. I think that if I was with it too, and I seen her on the street, I
don't even watch her. I don't even listen to her or even follow her or anything like that. So I can't even tell you how she is as a person, you know. And neither one of them, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, this thing that she got involved in, though, the jump part where the girl Pink jumped her, or, you know, fought with her, jumped her, whatever. You know, she's asking for it. I mean, basically asking for it in her songs. Like, what are you gonna think if she said that? Not only that, it's that she called the cops after she got jumped, right? And this is the part that gets me. Some people are saying she's not with the business. Some people are saying, you know, she is, like, she's, you know, her songs are who she is, and not, she just don't portray that, but she is that person, and that she puts herself out there to be. And so What else? What are
You
you
know
gonna
what?
do? Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You know what's a trip? Not to get off subject or nothing like that, but when you said you're talking about how they are when they come with their rap songs, like I knew a rapper and everything he used to rap about, I says, that's not you, bro. I know you, that's not you, but it's all about just putting it up front, front up. You're not a front, but just it's all about the music,
Right, right.
because that person is talking about doing certain things and this and that, and it wasn't,
Mhm.
how he was,
I know what I was getting at.
So,
Sorry, I lost my train of thought. But what I was getting at is that she went and she did, she
you
did
know,
a video.
Joker.
She did a video saying everything that happened, right? Herself
Mhm.
came out of her mouth that she was talking about all this stuff that happened that night, and then um, what says at the end, oh, she went to the cops. So that right there kind of put me like, wait, what? You went to the cops? Like,
Mhm.
filed a report, did all this stuff, and I'm thinking, okay, so is she about that? Like, does she go and run to the cops if something happens like that? Like, there's a lot of guys and cholos on her videos that should be aware of her. Like,
Yeah.
if you,
Does anybody know where this happened at?
you know,
I'm not
No.
sure exactly where it happened at, but allegedly on the set of a music video that was being made that she was part of. And that's, I guess, where the problem lies, is it was supposed to be a closed set, so she didn't have her security with her. Here's what I was thinking though. Okay, so let's say you are, a civilian, or you're not.
resident,
There you
whatever.
go. You're not familiar with street politics, and
Never heard of that word.
I get it. Like, it said women don't politic mostly, but apparently sometimes you can cross that line and have be straddled over the fence, like you have one foot in, one foot out. You've got to be careful. This is my opinion. What you get involved in and represent. I mean, yeah, it might. Okay, she might be playing a caricature, right? Like, that's not really her, but that playing that part in that video is paying off. You know what I mean? And I have heard, which I don't know if it's true, so don't, take my word for it, but I've heard from several other sources that her husband sort of helped create this caricature for her to play this part in music videos and in the music industry, because she's obviously an attractive young woman, and it gets attention.
Well, he
So
wrote that song. He
It's
wrote
what
that song.
sells, right?
He wrote the song about being a drug dealer's wife. What's that word?
well,
Jen?
really, Buchona,
Yeah, he wrote that song. Yeah,
I didn't know
he
that.
wrote that
Okay.
song.
Wow.
So I
So
mean,
I
does
don't
he?
know if I got jumped,
What's
if
going
I
on?
got touched, allegedly, if I got touched, jumped, someone touched my face, and my old man sent me to that spot, I'd be looking at him funny. Like, where were you?
Hey,
Because
did
SPM guy,
that's funny.
the SPM guy.
Hey,
That
did she get put in the hospital or anything, or did
no,
any kind of damage done? Or
that's the next thing. That's a good point, House,
it
because
was fine.
she did a video, like, I don't know, I think it was like the next day or something, and she
Yeah.
she got what looked to be visibly upset, said that it, and I'm not denying her, emotions. I don't, we're just speaking opinions, you guys. But I didn't know, I did notice it looked like maybe her lip might have had a little bruise or mark, but I don't know if that was from what she's alleging took place.
Yeah.
But
She
other
got
than that,
emotional. And she got emotional when she started talking about the. So there's a producer that was doing that's part of the song where she had to come and throw her bars in there, right? And so the producer guy, so he's the one that took her to the back of the building and started telling her, this and that, this is why it happened, this is whatever. And that's when she got emotional and started saying, oh, he could have choked me, he could have done this and that. So she was just trying to find an exit door to get out.
yeah.
But the guy came on a channel. I'm not gonna say where, but
Mhm.
he came out and he was just talking like, she got jumped. Like,
Yeah.
back in the days we used to get. I mean, I got jumped a couple times I'm not saying that to glorify anything, but if you play that, if you're from Bavario and you know you got rivals over here,
Mhm.
something's bound to happen, right?
Yeah.
I remember getting jumped. Me and my sister walking to my aunt's house. A carload of girls came and yeah, they got off and started they jumped us, and we saw one of their a few days later. We saw one of the girls from that neighborhood. She was by
Mhm.
herself, and we jumped her.
Yeah.
What if I went on one with her? No, because you don't think like that at that moment. You're just gonna pay back, and you want to, you just want to get it over with, and
That's
Yeah.
how it was back in. That's
Yeah.
how it used to be. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I know somebody that said, I don't know if you want to mention this girl, but there's a girl going around and on every platform. I have no idea why. Her name's Jen. They call her Loca from Boyle Heights,
Mhm.
and she's coming out. She came out in indicted. I guess she was in prison in the federal prison. So she came out. She was telling her story and whatnot. So she came out and she was like saying, that she'll be her bodyguard, and that jumping, that's not how you do things. And of
Right.
course it ain't though. But if you have beef with somebody, like
Mhm.
I said, if you got to know what comes with that territory.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
neighborhood, you got rivals, you're bound to get jumped somewhere, sometime in
Mhm.
that lifestyle, especially
Right.
when she's putting out music like that, like come get this, come get me, and I'm the baddest bit around, and da da da. Well, no, you're not, because there's always somebody better than you. Like,
Yep.
Right.
you know,
I get it. And that's why, like this comment right here, too, like Ness, Sweet Soul. I get what you're saying, but the jumping part, I don't agree with. And it should have been a one on one. Yeah.
well, I
Hey,
mean, that's the
Jen.
thing. You don't think like, okay, well, I'm speaking for me, from my experience being from
Get
a
it.
neighborhood and being from Bavario. Like,
Mhm.
you don't think of that. You don't think, oh my God, unless that girl's talking about you and you have beef with her, and it's not a Bavario thing.
Yeah.
So Jenny 69 made it to be a audio thing. Like, she wants somebody to come get this, and that she's the baddest. Like I said, so that repeating that, doing the same song, like hearing that song, you're bound to get got. Like, you're going to. Nobody's gonna come one on one and say, "Hey, I want to fight you."
Hey,
Just
Jen.
it's
Did she say
not gonna be like
what
that.
started it? I mean, because she don't. It's like, Jenny 69? Did she say what started it
Well,
or no?
I'm glad you brought that up, too, because so this part, I mean, I watched Jenny's video because she did do a video after the fact saying, how she felt, what she felt happened and took place. So something that I took note of and I kind of clocked when she was talking about it, and one of my daughters was in the car and she did too. And here's what we came up with. So she was mentioning, and like I said, if she's not about that life,
Yeah.
maybe that's why it went over her head. I don't know. But I would have hoped her husband or someone laced her up a little bit about things.
Yeah, you would think.
But
You know.
if not, she mentioned in this
A little
video, and
Tilo.
like I said, she got emotional about, and I don't condone nobody being jumped either. But like Denise said too, if you're from a barrio neighborhood, it's none of my business, but things happen.
Yeah.
So she was saying that two females showed up on the set of this music video, and she had noticed that they were looking at her crazy, is what she said, and that one of them was breathing heavy or something, and she was noticing that, and took note of it, and eventually she said herself that she told one of the females, "Hey, why are you looking at me like that?"
Yeah.
Now
Okay.
stop right there, because I think the three of us all know, if you tell someone, "Hey,"
That's yeah.
you know what I'm saying, right then and there
It's
in
like
that
thinking
moment,
that that way, like,
now something shifted.
Yeah.
It sucks. Okay, I'm sure she felt the heat. But a lot of people, if they would have just kept their head down and did their job, left, maybe nothing would have happened, or maybe it would have. But once hey, what's up? Why, you know what I mean? Once you take note of that and hit someone up, like, why are you looking at me? Then I guess it was on and cracking, allegedly. So
And I sent you that video, or you sent me but I seen a video last night too, which Jenny's on that stage, and she has a cup of whatever, water, wine, whatever is in her hand, and she tosses it at one of the girls that are down there in the audience, and the girl from the audience straight up threw something back at her, and she's like, but my husband like pointed at that, he goes, she threw the water first, like what does she expect?
Right, disrespectful.
It's on a video, and
so do you think
look up
like
her name, you'll see it.
do you think maybe she thought she's not touchable because she's not like in the neighborhood?
I think that too. I think that too. And she just met her Matt. Like, the girl the pink is from Riverside too. So maybe she, for some reason.
You got to be careful of what you say if you can't cash the check. You know what I'm saying? If you can't back up your stuff, then you better be careful of how you speak to people. You know what that's how I look at it. How she
her
should
press charges now come on. You if you're from the streets, you don't do that. First of all, you don't. You let it go and you get paid back later. But calling the cops or going to the cops, like I don't like. I'm just saying, do what you have to do. But if you're asking for it, don't run and call it. Don't run and run to the cops after the fact of putting yourself out there.
And then go write a song about cartel or whatever. However she does her stuff.
Yeah. American Top Gunner.
I got this feeling that she is a wannabe, She's a wannabe.
Maybe that's what people were starting to feel some way about, possibly.
Yeah, some of them are, Some of them are.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just she brought it on herself, and nobody, if you're gonna rap, I guess, because I don't listen to rap, but I know of it. If a lot of it's talking about what you did or what you've done in the past, or that life they're living. A lot of guys rap and they say a lot. They say it a lot, but they're saying it, I guess, from them having lived that life, because. But she just doesn't. It's not like she doesn't know what she's saying. I have a feeling she knows what she's doing, what she's saying. Why she went to the cops, I have no idea. Again,
hey, but then again, is she writing this music or somebody else writing it for her?
Well, like I said, the husband wrote that song about.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Being a drug dealer,
right? But I mean, you got to be. I shouldn't say you got to be. I don't know. I'm on the outside looking in. Let me just say that. But even like Jenny Rivera, she got a lot of. There was a lot of things that allegedly the cartel were giving her a hard time about, and even her death took place in such an odd way, and her children talk about it they have their podcasts and stuff, and Jenny Rivera was with the ish, you know what I mean? Like she talked her smack back,
Yeah.
So that's a different situation, but I think we all should be very conscious of what we say, who we're on the set with, who we make music with, not me, of course, but people that make music, or I don't know. I don't want anyone to get hurt or worse even. Right. And I don't want anyone to have the cops called on them or to be accused of something if they didn't do it. I'm not saying any of it happened. I don't know. I'm just saying these are the allegations that are out there. Yeah. And, that's how we're talking, is from our opinions and what ifs, Yeah. Yeah. Shouldn't jump her, but that happens in the streets. Yeah. So, I don't agree with like the viewer earlier said, the jumping thing. I don't like that either. But if you're, from a barrio, if you're shouting out a certain neighborhood and putting that in your lyrics, that's.
I mean, look, I'm gonna tell you guys, when we got jumped, Kate, and then we seen the girl from the other neighborhood, we wanted payback, of course, and she happened to be by herself. And did we think about her being alone? No, we just say, we saw her and payback was there, and that's we jumped her, But yeah, to think to sit there and say, oh yeah, I had time to stop and think. Am I gonna? Is it gonna be a one-on-one? Like who's gonna? No, we didn't discuss that. We saw her.
Right.
It was our opportunity to pay back, and we got it. So that's the way it went, and that's the way it kind of usually goes.
Mhm.
If you have beef with somebody, like I said, a one-on-one type thing where
Mhm.
it's only that girl and that girl's talking about you, and that,
Yeah.
then that's a one-on-one situation right there. But if you're doing the audio thing, then yeah, you better be ready to back it up at all times.
Yeah.
Where is Jenny 69 from?
Riverside.
She's from Riverside, the
We
city
were
of
trying to
Riverside.
figure
Or?
out.
Well,
Well,
I
she
mean,
said she's the chingona de Riverside. It's a Jenny 69, and she's the mas chingona. And so just her saying that, I mean, could have pissed off Pink too. She's from Riverside. How deep are they into the audio? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either.
And to say about Jenny, like we've never seen her. I mean, I've never heard of her getting being a gangster. Like Jen said, we started seeing her doing
makeup stuff. Yeah. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, like she comes from I guess a family that's intact. Like she, I think, went to college, and so I really feel like maybe somebody led her astray and made her feel safe and comfortable singing these lyrics. I don't know.
I
I'm not
mean,
sure.
if it's making her money like the first one did, then I mean, I wish I knew more about her, what's in her head and who's thinking and what's really going on.
From the way I heard Jen, it sounds like just her mouth, the way she said it, started everything off right there. That was the key thing that set it ablaze.
Well,
And
check it out.
if somebody that's writing her lyrics is doing this, they need to stop.
Yeah.
Like that's not what she's about. Obviously, that's not what she's about.
That's what I'm saying. She had said in her video, like, she felt like she got set up. I thought, yeah, I feel like somebody set you up to make you think it was safe to say those things.
Yeah.
Might check with your own people too, possibly. Also, I would say, in all, fairness and hoping everyone will, use your common sense. If you're standing there in stiletto heels, a bikini top, bottoms with your jeans hanging off your nalgas, and you see some hyenas come in with their boots laced up, looking at you crazy and breathing hard, maybe not say, hey, what's up? Why are you looking at me crazy? I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
Are you sure it wasn't the guy behind her that was breathing hard looking at her?
Possibly.
And there's another video where that girl Pink is talking to her just minutes before the fight.
Yeah.
Wow.
You sent it to me, right, Jen? The
Yeah.
video. So
Yeah, I don't even follow them.
Filming herself.
Yeah. I don't know who that girl was filming it, but you could see, in the background.
It definitely wasn't a girl that jumped her. It wasn't.
No. And then also,
she described them as being like 300 pounds.
I was just about to say, then also,
lying about that?
Don't poke the bear if you don't like what happened, because in Jenny's video where she was talking about it, I get it. Like, okay, if you did get hands put on you, you're going to be mad, right? So you're going to throw a few jabs verbally back. But if you say, yeah, these two gorilla-sized girls, 400 pounds.
Yeah.
Well, if you're all from the same area, you might run into each other again. So just be cautious with that mouthpiece,
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned something new now. Pink's even from Riverside, you said, right?
Yeah.
See, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. So I don't know anything about Pink. I've never heard. I never heard of her. Like, but I wanted to do more digging about who she is. But yeah, they're both from Riverside. Now, to me, just Jen was there. To me, she was there. They were there, the right place, right time, according to them. They got the opportunity to take her word, her music, take that to heart, and they jumped her.
Yeah, like Ness says right there, she's right. You're right, Denise. Her writer are just making problems for her when she's really not about that life.
Don't
You
you,
know?
think, Ness? Yeah.
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 Yeah, I agree.
Oh.
The second song I'm talking about, is that uh, Federal something. I forgot, Jen. I don't know. Maybe I should look it up. But and
Oh, totally.
that song, I was like shocked to hear that. I really was, because I thought, Jenny 69, that Riverside was her only like hit, which it was. It was a hit for her.
Mhm.
And that song though, now that I'm talking about that Federal one, um, I was like, oh, that surprised me. It surprised me to hear that song, and I was like, man, she's really asking for it. Like she's really saying she's an angry dog, and if anybody
And, like,
don't like, they don't
come
like
get
it. Come get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she has a bunch of photos in back of her, like I said. And if they knew that she was again, you guys, I'm stressing this because she did run to the cops for that incident, but she got a bunch of cholos in back of her. And if they knew that she got down like that, I guarantee you they would pass up that video.
See, and that was my next thing too, is
I don't think they'd be.
who does this possibly, I hope not, God willing not, who can this possibly like drag into the beef and the drama? Like, hopefully these guys don't come across any problems for being in a video behind her, because they obviously didn't know she was going to be in the situation.
What was going to happen? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
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 Yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna tell you, like, there's no.
Thank you. Guys.
I mean,
know.
the cop calling part is just something that just rubbed me the wrong way. Like we never.
Yeah.
Now
And-
people are going to look at her different,
Yeah.
I was thinking, okay,
They're going to
so
listen to her music. See, I don't know her music, but they probably listen to her music and say, well, wait, she's a cop caller now, you know?
so
she's
that's
she's
right. Like that part. Okay, so you've been allowed to dabble into the cholo scene a bit, right? Because of you're a hot girl, and you put your little lyrics on it, dress a certain way. But now I think she may run across some issue being in that scene now, because as we know, certain people will not want to be affiliated in a set with someone who's straight up said, yeah, I called the cops. I pressed charges. Yeah, I'm going to sue.
Now lawsuit. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. It's just.
That's why you come up. That's why you sing some oldies, man.
There you go. There you go. Yeah. That will keep you safe and keep you
Sing a
feeling
love
good
song.
inside. Yeah.
That's
right,
what it is.
Artie.
No, but you know what? A lot of some rappers that I seen and I look at their lifestyle back in the days, and I was watching them.
Mhm.
They didn't live that lifestyle, but yet they were talking about they did this, they did that, and later on things did happen because it came into fruition. It happened because they're talking.
And a lot of guys are getting busted for the stuff they're saying on their rap.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean, some are
crazy.
saying, yeah, I was holding this and we went there and so they're telling on themselves in their.
I heard that one time. This guy, they arrested somebody for that actually, huh? On his,
Yeah.
yeah. I remember
And
that.
I think that's what's going on
Saludos, Artie.
nowadays. Yeah.
What you working on? Sinaloa. That's right. Eso, puro oldies, Sinaloa. That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
So trip out on this. Right before we were going to start earlier, I was like just looking through the news. I always try to see like is anything trending that we need to talk on or bring up to our people so we can put them up on game. So who do you think is your man of the year in GQ magazine this year? Because that's for you guys, right?
Hey, hold on. Let me go get my outfit on, Holmes.
Right, do it. I'm gonna let me click on here and see if I can show you a picture of the Vato of the year. Hold on, let's see.
What the hell?
Oh, yeah.
Kim Kardashian, huh?
Too much.
This is GQ magazine, you guys, and
Oh,
I
gosh.
get check her out eating her Cheetos. but they're not hot Cheetos. But anyways, she was voted Man of the Year on GQ
What's this
magazine.
world coming
That's
to?
really real?
That's real.
Dude, why?
What's this world coming to?
I'm telling you,
I
like,
mean, I feel like you gentlemen should be upset,
yeah, I would be.
right?
I'm
What?
gonna write to GQ. Damn it! No,
I'm serious.
No,
Like,
I mean,
what?
I was mad because I was angry when that swimmer came out, that man swimmer.
Yeah.
That went on the
no, wait.
I was mad about that. Like, how you gonna put a man, trans? Right? He's trans, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Jen, he was trans, right?
I believe
The
so.
swimmer?
Yeah. Yeah.
So how are you gonna put that man on a women's team? And of course he won. He won, I guess, whatever the medal or
Well,
whatever.
yeah.
I mean, come on now.
But what do you think that's all about, though? GQ putting Kim Kardashian for what reason, though?
To
Honestly,
mess with people's mind, like,
yeah.
that, you know, come on. That's not right. It's not good. It's not what the men stand for. I mean, that's a men's magazine. That's up
So
there.
check it out. Now, exactly. I'll
Right?
what I got to say. I feel like this is a whole, and man, this can go down the, sorry, no pun intended, but the rabbit hole. This is the whole agenda of emasculating our men, right? And taking away that spot that
Yeah.
is
Maybe they
rightfully.
gave it to her because she converted Bruce Jenner.
I mean, you never know, but allegedly she's saying because she's like
Yeah, I'm talking about
a
the Texas.
businesswoman. You know what I mean? Like she's a boss. But how stupid to me that feels like. What you're saying? A woman can't be a boss? Like we
Yeah.
should.
No, but that's GQ is not about that, right?
Exactly.
The magazine.
Let the men be the men.
Yeah.
In GQ, right?
And
Yeah.
I don't know. It
It's
just
like they're
felt.
trying to take that away, like you said. They're trying to take away that men.
But you know what? You see that a lot now these days, man. You see it, and I'm not downing any women or anything like that. No, I support if women goes and handles her business and does what she does. Hey, more power to them, you know, because they're putting in some work. But I see that a lot. The roles are changing big time, you know, and I see that, man. And I don't know. Maybe it's me because
There should be
I'm
three
older.
leads then, a man, a woman, and a trans or whatever. Like there should be, you know, you don't put a man on a girls swimming team and then
That was wild. But even this right here, like she's not saying she's even in that category. Why do you have to say you are
men of the year.
the man of the? Why can't you go on a woman's cover and say,
Yeah, go on Cosmopolitan or something like.
Yeah. There you go. Something like that.
Be on.
And just how I felt like the same way with, I would like my daughters to have the opportunity to be on a certain young ladies magazines without biological male being on it. Like it's just stop trying to emasculate our men and make them look weak and beneath. Good for you. You're a businesswoman. I'm proud of you. That's awesome. That's amazing for young girls to look up to. But that doesn't mean you're a dude.
What is that? What is that magazine? Forbes? Is it?
GQ.
No, the other one, Forbes, where I mean the people that make the most money or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That one's Forbes.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe she should go on Forbes.
Oh, I'm sure she has been. Will be. I know her.
About that.
Hey, I want to be on Brocha magazine.
You know what? Hey, you guys, send in a request to have house on Brocha magazine.
Do they still have that out? I remember some people might.
Really?
Hey, I never
That would be awesome if they did because we would post you up, house. For sure.
I mean, what are our young kids gonna think of that?
I don't know.
You know,
it's mixing everything up. If you see nowadays, it's mixing a lot of kids' minds up big time, and they're not born that way. Okay, it's mixing them up, and I'm not going to say nothing, but it just frustrates me sometimes. You know,
and a man could never be a woman. You don't know what we go through,
and vice versa. Yeah, like let's all respectfully. Because I mean, personally, and it's just me speaking for myself, I like to think of a man being a masculine figure And you know what I mean? I don't want to be in your shoes. I don't. And I don't want you wearing my apron and
Right.
being in my heels.
Right.
So let's respect each other's position, you know?
Right. Yep, exactly.
Hey, leave your G string alone, huh? No catches in G strings.
Feeling worse.
Damn, I know.
So, I can't even imagine that.
That's wild, huh?
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. it's
Yeah,
just-
but this world has gone mad, man, and that's no joke, man. It's really gotten. It's changing. It's evolving too fast, you know.
I mean,
And
it's
us,
like us. I mean,
yeah,
it's just I worry about the kids that are little. I worry about them that can't think.
yeah,
That they don't have they don't have it up here right now.
Mhm.
But I'm sure.
Yeah, Ruben, that's what's because I can't stand Kim Kardashian or any of the Kardashians, sorry. But this is GQ's fault, yeah, for letting them go there. You know, I was
Yeah.
like for a while there because she's doing this, you know, prison reform and trying to help people who are wrongfully convicted or, you know, overly sentenced. I'm like, let her okay, she got a bunch of money, let her do her thing, you know, and help
No,
people.
too. I think she bought the bar.
You know what I'm
I think
saying?
she bought that. Yep.
Dang, like this right here is just out of pocket.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, start your own magazine house, right, JoJo?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. American Top Gunner, you know it. There is. That's for sure. Mm-hmm. For real.
You know what I seen recently is some junior high school kids grouping up on campus, drinking Modelos.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
isn't that crazy? Yeah, for reals. On
On
campus, drinking Modelos.
Mm.
Junior high. I mean, back in the days, I didn't drink on campus when I was in junior high, but it's getting worse. I mean, to be carrying Modelos with you in junior high school, come on.
Yeah.
You know?
That's wild. I know.
But then again, I wasn't. Yeah, yeah.
You're right. It happens. Honestly, like I think the middle school out my way is worse than the high school. I don't have
Yeah,
any plans of sending my little to this middle school. I got to figure something out before that happens. I don't.
Yeah, middle school. I dealt with middle school kids, high school kids, and elementary. And middle school are problematic, you know, because they don't want to listen to you, but they want to be known. You know, they want to make a statement, and you can't touch me. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
You know, so,
right.
yeah, yeah.
That's the grades where my girls, anyways, had the most issue with other girls. They tried to test them the most and tried to. I mean,
Peer pressure, a lot of peer pressure, and a lot of other things. You know.
yeah,
Yep.
most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to get away.
I mean, you know, you see an accident and right away or a fight or something and people are there with their phones. It's like, instead of helping and calling 911, I'm sure you guys heard of this too. It's like, you know, everybody's fast to get their phone out instead of calling for help. Like that
Right,
person.
right. Yep, I agree.
in
Give
a
me
car
a
accident,
second, man. Give me a second.
Yeah, go ahead. Go
they're
ahead.
in a car accident. Like you want to call 911 and get them help, but
Yeah,
like this,
situations like that. Yeah, when someone's life is you know,
dude, that's yeah.
that's crazy. Most definitely.
I
That's
see that a lot. Like we get car accidents here all the time and by my house. Like it's a
Oh, I
major
bet.
street,
yeah.
you know, and there you know, there people are with their phones instead of like calling for help, the ambulance or you know, they're just and you see that all over. You see that all over
Mhm.
TikTok and you know, people are quick to get their phones out, but
Yeah. Look
Get
at right
that
here. It also says on the Olympic swimming team and national championship locker rooms. Okay. The young women were forced to watch him change. Oh my gosh. Most women said first man they saw naked. That's so sad. Keep in mind he was 6'4", Absolutely huge. Yeah. You know what? I remember reading, and I don't know at what age, but whatever I don't know the medical terms or whatever, but allegedly that person we're talking about was started on hormones after puberty. So, keep in mind size, muscle mass, height had already taken place. So I'm sure that was very triggering for those young ladies to see.
Well, yeah.
They never
My daughter's seen that. Like, come on now.
in that.
There has to be some
Hola,
type of.
Belle.
Hi, Bill.
Hi, Bella.
Nice to see you.
There has to be some line to where you don't cross, and not just crossing a line right there.
It's
Right.
like you don't want to be too offensive, because then they have rights, So what do you do? Give them another bathroom or another place to change,
Yeah.
I seen a video, I think, with a guy standing. I don't know if it was a joke or not, but he was standing by the girls' bathroom. He was a tall guy, and he was waiting to go to the bathroom. And they said, "No, this ain't for you. You can't go in there."
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Right. Yeah, it is crazy. I don't know. It's wild.
Yeah.
Yes, it
They're
is,
women,
Joji. That is her.
Mhm.
That's crazy. I'll drop the link if anyone wants to tap in and share anything or ask any questions.
And I don't see how by now, like Hal said, nobody wants to get offended, or if they do it right away, they sue, right?
Yeah.
So what I don't get is how come, why haven't we had vote on like having them have their own spot, men, women, and then others.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
I think people have brought that up, but it's met a lot of resistance from certain parties.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're made to feel like you're being a bully or a hater.
Like discriminating and stuff,
I mean, that's off the top.
What's up, Drunken Chef?
Good to
That's
see
just
you.
going too lightly around.
Yeah.
Bending, like, no, get out of here with that.
Right.
It's right and wrong. There's right and wrong. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
No,
So
there's no offending or
yeah.
Get out of here with that.
Top Bender says I'm offending everyone.
Hey, back in the 70s, comedians would be offending everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
And they didn't care,
Appreciate you. Yeah.
But
back in
now
the
it's totally different. You got to be careful what you say and this and that,
Don't you feel that way? Like we gotta tippy toe around, like,
Yeah.
and it's not even that, because I don't like hurting people's feelings. I really don't. But can I share how I feel? You know what I mean? With someone else without feeling like the bad guy?
Right.
Yeah.
I can be able to, just like I'm willing to hear someone else out without making them feel like they're a monster,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, tomorrow's his birthday, huh?
Is it really?
Sapos Verde. Sapos Verde. Is that what he says?
Oh, yeah. All right. We got to put that
Birthday.
birthday on blast. Happy birthday. That's
Happy
what
birthday.
That's right, American Top Gunner.
Cholo doesn't fit that name. I'm just saying. I would never have thought his name was Eddie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would never have thought that.
Cholo Trucker. That's right. Tomorrow, you guys, go hit him up with some birthday wishes.
So wait, is he getting presents and is he gonna get a happy birthday? Because I don't know.
She's gonna do it up for him. Yeah. For sure. Those November birthdays, yeah. That's what's up. And then Ruby's is on Friday.
November birthdays.
My baby girl, yeah.
They're growing and they're getting older, huh?
Man, they are.
Yeah. My youngest is 26. My 26. My twins.
Really? The babies
26.
are, huh?
Yeah, they're like up
My baby
there.
25. Shoot, I can't even believe that.
There.
It goes by fast.
My granddaughter came over, turned 18. I want a tattoo, Grandpa.
I mean, would you do it?
Huh?
Did you do it?
Yeah, I did it.
Okay.
Yeah, she came over. You know,
No. Okay, that's good.
I
No
mean,
one.
yeah, like I told them, they have to be 18 and over. But you know what? I mean, they're gonna do what they're gonna do, and I did it for her. You know, that's what she wanted. I did it for her.
Did your daughter agree with her getting one, or was it?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. She was cool about it. Yeah, it wasn't a big one. It was, a couple inches here and there. You know, she loves cats. It was a cat with the kind of
Aw.
a little twisted thing that she has. Her gothic kind of,
Yeah.
thing. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta see this little cat tattoo. I love cats too. So
Yeah.
that's what's up. That's right, Belle. She's gonna do it up for him. See, that's
get out
little
here.
birthday get down.
So how old is Cholo gonna be, Bella?
She
We're
allowed?
all-
Is she allowed?
True. 40 isn't funny. We'll see if she answers right now. Hey, have you guys ever noticed? I tried to save these videos, but I don't know. I'm not like good at knowing for sure why they're not saving. Like certain animals. Well, for example, remember how Cholo would bring up being like weirded out by the emus from that
That commercial?
yeah. Okay, well, I was tripping out on YouTube the other day. I don't know why, but all these videos kept coming up about kangaroos. Those things are the most buff and terrifying animals
Hey,
I have ever
Jen,
seen.
Get out there.
it's been popping up on my feeds too, and I'm like, I mean,
Right?
people are boxing with them, and they do. Their bodies are muscular, and I mean, they could
Yeah.
sit on their tail and kick their feet and do some damage. Do you
Yes.
see their claws? Did you see their claws? I'm like, man,
Oh my gosh.
I was tripping out on those, man. That's a good topic right there, man. Back in Australia, man, I was checking those things out, man. It's
right.
crazy.
So if it's showing up on yours too, something's up with these kangaroos. I'm gonna figure
Yeah.
out a way to share them. And
Now I'm
gonna
gonna get some
see
feed
the
on
video.
mine. Yeah,
Yeah, you're gonna see it too now, huh?
yeah. Now I will.
Thank you, Jojo.
Oh.
Thank you. Yeah, they're ferocious. Like this one, hopefully I can figure out how to save this video. But yeah, he went to this guy's house, this buff kangaroo, and he's like
Yeah.
clawing at the window, big old long claws. And then he like jumps into like hits it, and the whole window's rattling.
Like
and
headbutts it, yeah.
I'm telling you, those
No way.
kangaroos are
See,
so
that's
buff.
it. That same kangaroo got into it with him earlier because he hit that kangaroo
Oh, he came back
because
and
it was
wanted-
choking his dog. That was the same kangaroo.
So he
It was
knew?
choking the it was
Oh,
choking the
man.
dog.
Now, see,
So
that
he
freaks me
went,
even more. He
yeah.
knew how to come back and find him.
But other ones are happening also. These kangaroos gone mad, and that's no joke, man. I seen these kangaroos be doing some mean things to people, man. Serio, really.
Oh no,
Yeah,
those kangaroos are.
yeah.
It's me.
Good.
Hello, Bella. How you doing?
Welcome.
How you
So
doing?
you guys got a birthday coming down tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, he's being shy right now.
Mr.
Oh.
21. How old is he now, Bella? How old is he gonna be?
How old are you gonna be?
End of the roof.
I can say it.
Oh.
Chapter
38.
42.
42. You're still a young man. You're still a young man.
You don't look it, huh?
No way.
Yeah, that's why I
No.
didn't want to go out with him at first. I thought he was like 10 years younger than me.
Oh,
That
what are you guys gonna do? You gonna go out, do something?
Well, he's off of work for like a week.
Okay.
Um, but
Enjoy.
I'm gonna make him. It's gonna be simple because I have to work. So I'm gonna make him dinner. I bought him a cake. I'm
Nice.
sure the boys will come.
Mhm.
So nothing too extravagant. We're gonna go out for the weekend. Go out of town for a little bit.
Right on.
Right.
But yeah, I got him his gifts already. I couldn't
Aw.
wait, so I gave it to him already.
All right.
Sapos Verde, Solo Trucker.
You already gave it to him?
Happy
Yeah.
birthday. Happy early
Sapos
birthday
Verde.
from all of us.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
That's right. That's
So,
what
yeah,
it's all
I-
about.
You're getting old, Cholo. You're getting old.
Getting better.
Better. There you go.
That's what he always
That's
says.
right.
We're getting better. If you don't get old, we get better.
Huh.
Just like wine, right?
There you go.
Fine
Age like
wine,
fine
yeah,
wine. Maybe
Yep.
some Botox will help me, but hey.
So how did the Steelers do on the game? Because I didn't keep up with any of the games this
We
last
won.
week.
Oh, we won.
We won.
It's a you know,
Okay.
heart attack, high blood pressure thing
Okay.
every single time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
stress,
so then you
huh?
can see my
Oh,
dirty
that's good.
blinds. Hold on. You can see my dirty blinds in the background. But
I know
no, it
how
was
it is.
a good game. It was very yeah.
Right.
But that was
Fred
good.
says, "Hey, Belle."
So
All
how you
I
guys
see
doing?
Bell's doing is cheering for JJ Watt, huh? What's his name? Yeah.
TJ Watt, I
TJ
love him.
TJ Watt, yeah.
He
Did
doesn't meet
somebody
me
get
greet, I'll
hurt on
probably
the
go to
last
jail.
game? Did one of the players get really hurt, like on the last game, or was that somebody else?
So they did knock somebody down. I don't know. I didn't keep up with the injury report. I don't think he's severely hurt.
Okay.
He did get hit. I mean, he did a great play, and then he got hit even worse.
Mm.
So, but there was nothing too
Severe.
bad.
Okay.
But again, I didn't keep up with the injury report. I'll find out soon.
Yeah,
and
that's
everything.
very
So I just wanted to come on real quick.
scary.
I
I'm
wanted to
glad
put 'em
you
on
did.
blast.
I know. Happy
Yeah.
birthday to Cholo. And I'm going to hit you up, Bill, this week.
I was gonna text you earlier, Jen, and I just been
Wow.
today was crazy. Today
Okay.
was crazy. So I was like, right now, I'm like, yeah.
Yes, this
We
week
just work
sometime. Let's get together.
Yes, we will.
Enjoy your week there, Cholo.
Enjoy your weekend. Yeah.
Yes,
All
enjoy your
right, man. You
weekend.
guys have a
Happy
good
early
one.
birthday.
Alrighty, take care, you guys.
Okay,
right.
thanks for tapping
Bye.
in. Have a good night. Oh,
Hey, that's cool.
Yes.
I've never seen Cholo so quiet though. What's going on?
Right, he's
He's all shy back there, huh?
He's never quiet or shy. I don't believe that.
It's the birthday shyness.
Man, 42 years old, man. Whew.
Dang.
I look back and say, man, I remember when I was 42 years old, man. I was,
Yeah, that's
I
one
was a
of
truck
our.
driver at that time. I was a truck driver as well. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Jojo's birthday's coming up. Jojo.
Jojo. Oh yeah, Jojo LB, right? That's who's.
Yeah,
birthday.
on the 18th, this Saturday, right?
The day after my baby girl's birthday. Yeah.
Aw. Jump on, Jojo. Tell us about it.
Yeah, Jojo. How's it feel?
How's it feel?
Mr. 21. He hasn't hit 40 yet.
Right. Oh, that's right, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
We're gonna put that song on you. You're still a young man, Carnal. There you
Right.
go.
Hey, is it a real thing, House? Maybe you can tell me. I think, I don't know, unless I'm having like a phantom memory. I think I remember my grandfather telling me this. God rest his soul. He drove truck like way back in the day too. Like he would do that and he worked the fields, drive truck. I think he told me like when a truck is passing me to click the lights to let them know they're clear to
Oh,
pass.
yeah.
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 Okay.
To pass, click it like that. Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering.
Flicker the
Like,
lights. Yeah.
yeah. Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
My brother was a truck driver. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I remember him,
Yeah.
my pops telling me that, and I'm like, I never hear people say that, so I wanted to make sure I got it right.
Yeah.
I don't want to just be flashing my lights at trucks and then being like, "What is this frog
Then when you
doing?"
go like this to honk their horn,
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
hurt. Some of them don't do it anymore. You know that?
Dude, I haven't tried.
See, I don't drive trucks no more, so I
I
can't
want
tell
to
you.
try it. Let's see.
Do it. Do it. Jimmy.
Yeah, that's funny. The
That's
little
right.
kids, yeah, we used to do that as little kids,
We did too. Yeah, we did too. It was always so fun. Yeah.
My uncle would take us in his truck. He worked for Express in LA, East LA. It's called Express. And I remember it had like a kind of like a blue helmet, like a Rams helmet.
Mhm.
It was just called Express, but he would take us in for short deliveries, and me and my cousin would be in the truck, and we'd play this game that we had to read the signs before we passed them. I don't know, maybe he was checking our eyesight, but it was a game.
Yeah.
He's keeping you occupied. That's what he's doing.
He was occupied. Yeah.
Yeah.
7, 8-year-olds were just there and like read the sign. Who can read the sign first before passing? But we would be going so fast, and in LA, signs everywhere.
Yeah, so it's a Scorpio gang right now, huh? Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a what?
Yeah, Scorpios.
Scorpio.
Mhm.
Hey, we won the New York Giants 48-10, I believe.
That was crazy.
Woo!
48-10, huh?
They kicked butt,
I
man.
knew you were loving that day.
Yeah, 49-17. My bad. They scored in the second half, the second quarter, because they hadn't scored at all.
Mhm.
The end of the second, they finally scored, and it was like, man, I thought they were never going to score, but they got on board. And
No wonder why you have all your cowboy stuff up.
Yeah, she's posted a proud today, right? I love that.
this
That's
stayed
what
up
I
all
love.
night.
Yeah, Denise doesn't waver no matter what. Like she's got her team right there.
That's right. That's right.
I'll tell you, I don't even care to hear the BS about them
Yeah.
because numbers talk,
Mhm.
and and haters are gonna be haters. But like I said, I'm in it
For the long haul, right?
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no team hopping. No team hopping. That's a
No.
fact right there.
Never. I have this guy that he's
Right.
one of my homeboys, right? And his cousin put up this picture of him wearing a cowboy shirt with cowboy boots, and he's standing like this, right?
Yeah.
And she sent it to me, and I was like, "No way, this is Joey, right?"
Yeah.
And then when he talked smack on Facebook, I sent him, messaged him that picture. I said, "Don't be talking crap, dude. I'll post it." He's a Raiders fan now.
Oh
Now he's
no.
on Raiders now.
He
But I'm like,
switched on you.
forget.
Okay.
He shut up
Shout out
quick.
Brenda Love.
He never talks
Hello,
crap.
Brenda Love.
Yeah, that's funny.
That was funny, you guys. I'm just like,
That is. Much love, Brenda.
Hey, you should keep track on those kangaroos though, because I've seen a lot of stuff happening with them.
I don't know, like, I'm glad you said it too, because I was thinking, am I tripping? Like, what are these things benching? What are they eating? I have never in my life seen an animal look so ripped and aggressive.
They're pure muscle, and they hop around all the time. Just think how strong their legs are.
Oh, yeah.
That's terrifying. That's like a gigantic rat with muscles.
Then they carry them in their pouch, the babies. So imagine them running.
Yeah. You know what's a trip is when that guy socked him. He socked that kangaroo, man, came and just bam, and that kangaroo went back like this and
Did you see
started
that?
hopping around like he was boxing, man.
I
And-
saw that. That's an old video. You know that?
The thing that tripped me out is right. Okay, so he punched the kangaroo, right? And the kangaroo like shook it off a little bit and then looks at him like he's squaring up, like he's ready to.
You know what I was watching a thing on that, right?
Mhm.
The male kangaroos, they flex like that. They come up like this and they'll be flexing because that's part to let them know, after they like I seen one where he kicked this other man, right, with his feet, and the man went backwards. So then that kangaroo, the male kangaroo started flexing like, yeah, look what I did, and they're strong, man. They're strong.
That's wild. Yeah, I'm
I've
gonna
been
try to
watching, I've been watching a old couple.
Hey,
and
but if one came at me, I'll sock him. I'll sock him hard, man.
dude, you better get socked back, though. They don't. mess
Hey, I
around.
seen one guy. It was not a full-grown kangaroo, but a baby kangaroo, right? And he was attacking him, so he went to grab his neck because it was that small where he could grab his neck. But the kangaroo was still powerful, Yeah,
Yikes.
yeah.
Crazy. Yeah.
I've been watching this old couple, and I don't know where they're from. I want to say Virginia or something like that.
We got to start hopping.
They sit there, these old couple, they sit there and they feed these raccoons. These raccoons are like fat, you guys.
Tell me why I've seen that video, and that has like 40 million views on YouTube.
Yes.
Hey, those people are getting
I
paid.
catch myself watching them, like feeding them
Right.
hot dogs, cookies, marshmallows. I'm like, no wonder why they get, like 40 on their patio, and then there's down here where they don't really show.
I've seen that one before. Yeah.
Look at the views next time. They get all kinds of views on that channel.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Hey, that's right, Sinaloa.
Right? For real.
They're not small, man.
Is that Junior?
No.
Shit, I'm gonna say they weigh at least 40 pounds.
Yeah, yeah.
All of them.
Those things are huge and they're vicious. We have them out here. Those raccoons are vicious and they'll hiss at you. They've got sharp teeth. My dogs used to try to get them.
Imagine.
Oh, They're awful.
You know what is not the raccoons, but the possums are kind of like scary
Oh,
looking
oh,
because
yeah.
they have real sharp teeth. I mean, like
Yeah.
big teeth, you know?
And they
Yeah.
play dead. So you think they're dead after you doing something? Oh,
They're
man.
playing
Yeah.
possum.
They're
Yeah,
not.
they're playing possum.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So,
they're
those are
crazy.
scary ones, though.
I woke up one morning, I was going to work, right? It was 5 o'clock in the morning. How this possum got in my house, I don't know. But I went to turn on the shower. So I'm gonna get in the shower and I'm pulling the curtain up like this. And then all of a sudden I hear this growling noise and I look down and he was right in there all wet with his hair all spiky like this. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
So I'm like, damn, I have to go to work. I called my brother, hey, because I'm running late already. I said, hey, do me a favor. My daughters have to go to school, blah, blah, blah. Can you come and get this, what do you call that, possum out of here? So he went and caught it in a box and threw it across the street, man. You know, I don't know how he got in our house, man.
That's
But
crazy.
he was pretty, it must have been when somebody must have left the screen door open or something and he came in. And it was like crazy, man.
Oh, that's scary. I don't know what I do.
Yeah. I mean, and they growl. He's all like, "Arr." I'm like, you little shit.
They do
How
growl.
crazy when there's a bug in the house. Those roaches that look like this and have like wings.
Oh,
Too,
Well,
man.
those are those German ones. They're everywhere, man. They're like I remember back in Norwalk, I used to walk like 1 o'clock in the morning down the street and I'll see them on the walls and they're big ones and they fly. They literally fly.
And they smell when you kill them. They're disgusting.
That's crazy, man.
gosh, that's scary.
Karate.
Scary.
Maybe I should learn karate.
Hey, Jojo. Come teach them, Jojo.
Hey, I just worry about the rabies, you know, because they carry rabies or they can have rabies, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not about to.
Right. I think
But I
that's
was
what
in a
this
rush.
one. I was going to say kangaroo. So a long time ago, when I was like, I think I was pregnant with Ruby. Like her grandma's house, there was this not a kangaroo, but a raccoon that kept coming around and getting in the garbage, right? And I'm thinking like, I know how to handle this. I grew up in the country. So I had those, like my aunt, she had those traps, like safe traps. Well, I wasn't thinking this would be some big, swole raccoon that would get in there. So I had stayed the night over there. And this, in the middle of the night, you could just hear this thrashing around in the backyard and hissing. And I remember we turned on the back light and this big, buff, like puffy raccoon was in there. And it was so angry. It was like tearing itself apart. Like it was clawing itself.
Oh, man.
It was
He's
wild.
like,
So-
let me at it. Let me at it. Huh?
yeah. And I remember Ruby's uncle, he was so scared of it, right? Because he goes, oh my God, Jen, it has hands. He didn't know it had like little hands.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. And yeah, little hand. They look like
had fingers,
Crazy.
you know? So they went and, took it and dumped it in the field somewhere. It was alive. They let it go. But I had bought a stuffed raccoon and I put it in the front seat of his truck like the next day.
What?
I have to play jokes with people. That's my way of showing love, right? And he threw it out. He thought for a second it was the raccoon. I was like, oh, it came back for you.
Oh.
But no, they're mean. They're mean. You
Yeah.
gotta be careful.
I showed you that squirrel that's on my wall, right?
Yes.
That's a trip.
Hey, have you guys ever seen a gray squirrel?
A gray
A
one?
gray one. They're called gray squirrels.
I don't know.
No, I have a gray squirrel on my wall.
No, hey, they're bigger than the regular squirrels. I mean, they're huge. Because I was in the mountains over here and I seen one. That sucker was huge, but it was like a nice grayish color, dark gray.
Yeah.
And I was watching him because I was on driving the truck up there. So I paused for a little bit and I was watching him, man, just chilling,
Yeah.
They're
I can
huge.
tell the difference by their tail.
Yeah, they're bigger, a lot bigger.
Their
They're-
tails are the ones
Yeah.
that define them, because they could be the same color, whatever, but their tail is.
Yeah.
Some of them are spiky, some of them are smooth.
Yeah.
There's different. The one I have up here, it's called a spiritual squirrel.
yeah.
Spiritual?
And I read about it, and I'm like, man, so the Native Americans believe in that squirrel that I'm talking about. I have to send you a house. He looked at me, and he looks at me. He's like, he's in my window.
That's
like 3
crazy.
feet away, you know, the wall's right there, but he looks at it and he looks at me and it's kind of like weird. So I was like, what's up with this squirrel? Comes every day. And so I was reading about it, yeah, like the Native American, Native,
They believe in something to do with that squirrel, huh?
Indians.
I used-
Native,
She froze.
oh, I thought I was frozen.
You
So they believe in so that spirit that squirrel is it's no so the meaning of it is change, like something's gonna change, drastic change, you know,
Yeah.
but embrace it, to embrace the change that's coming. So that's what that squirrel represents, and I'm just like, dude, I don't know.
right?
I used to own a ferret. It was an albino ferret, all white, you know, with the red eyes, you know, pink eyes
Yeah.
or whatever. And they're the funniest animals, man. Their personality and everything, you know. It's a
Yeah.
trip, but you have to debag them so they don't smell like because they have an odor, you know.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah, so I got it debagged and stuff, but it was a good pet, man. It was funny, but when I let him go, I had this big old cage for him with his hammock and all the like 3 stories and everything. And at that time, my ex says, "Hey, let's go over here." And I said, "Well, the ferret's loose. Well, he'll be okay. Just close the doors. He'll stay within this area, right?"
Mhm.
And that ferret got into the cabinets, went underneath our brand new couches, ripped a hole, started eating from the bottom to the cushion, you know, up to the cushion. I'm like, oh no, man, you ain't gonna have him loose like that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just destroying it. Jojo.
yeah.
No. That's crazy.
Destructive, man. He was destructive, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Mm.
You had to debag the ferret. So they have like little pouches or something that have
I don't know, because when I got it, I told him I wanted it debag because they did that, you know. Yeah.
okay.
They still have a scent to them, but they have some stuff you spray on them and you have to bathe them, but it's not bad like if they would have a bag, you know. And I'm not
Okay.
sure exactly, but yeah.
Yeah, that's cool to know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It was a
awesome.
good. They're funny though, man.
They're cute. Yeah, they are cute
Yeah,
little
they're
animals.
funny.
I've seen them
The
before.
noise they make, the way they jump, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I keep freezing. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with my internet here.
Your
Wow.
internet,
It
maybe.
has to be.
Right.
Ever since I came to my lovely room.
Get your modem and raise it higher.
Oh,
Raise your
well,
modem
I'm in the
higher.
next room. I don't know if it's because I'm too close now or what, but
Yeah.
Wow.
Sometimes if your modem, if something's blocking it, you raise it a little bit up and it kind of spans out further.
Mhm.
That's what I was told.
Yeah. Well, check it out, guys. We're going to wrap it up, but I want to thank everyone in the chat that joined.
Yes, thank you, everybody.
fun,
Jojo,
awesome
Brenda
live.
Love,
Yeah.
Jojo, Jojo AZ, Jojo LB,
Yes,
Miss
Mrs.
Chicano
Chicano
too.
too, Bella,
Don
Cholo
Q,
Tucker, the
Citizen.
birthday boy.
Yeah, happy birthday, Sapos Verde Canal.
Sweet.
Enjoy your weekend,
Oh.
your week off.
Yeah.
American
man,
Top
wait,
Gunner.
Wow. American Top Gunner. Yeah, that's right.
And you got Ness,
Also,
Sweet Soul,
Ness Sweet Soul. That's right.
some
Jojo.
bangers. Go check out her channel. She's got some bangers,
Yes.
man.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think, I tapped in there the other day. That's right. Okay. OG
Yeah.
Scotty.
right on.
Right. Ruben Sanchez, good to see you. Artie Marin, Sinaloa
Yep.
760. That's right.
Artie
It's so good to
Marin,
see all of you.
Mr. Goyo.
I will go back. Yeah. I'm going to go back and find the 30th comment for show number 30.
Congratulations to that person.
Yeah. And we'll post up in the community
Hi, Jojo.
Community page.
Okay. So, much love to everyone. Much love to you guys, Denise, to House.
Thank you, sis.
Yeah, next Tuesday. And I'm gonna try and get those kangaroo videos so we can discuss.
Hey,
what's going on.
they're comedy, man. Some of them are pretty vicious, man.
I know they gotta be okay. Much love, Ness. Thank you for tapping in.
All right, Jojo.
Until next time, you guys have a blessed one. Okay. Good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Night.
Good
Okay.
night.
Buenas noches.